Good evening. Hope everyone's having a good night so far. How's your weekend? Tell me all about it. So, audio might be a little off. Audio might be just a tiny bit weird tonight. So basically, I tried to do the audio upgrade. I tried. But Beacon... They have probably the most unhelpful articles I have ever seen. Like, there's literally just... They're no help at all. And, like, the type of hardware that I got is still very new. So there isn't really a whole lot out there for, like, tutorials and stuff like that. And then what there is, they're just not really helpful either. So, like, I really got in over my head as far as software goes. So, I'm not ready to give up on it just yet. I went back to my tried and true Go XLR, and, like, you know, everything works great. Everything works great. I was just trying to simplify the cabling a bit and to get a little bit more versatility as far as, like, being able to control where different audio stuff goes. But apparently, like, I guess it just wasn't in the cards. At least for right now. You know, so I'll be keeping my my eyes out. I mean, I thought I was relatively safe with, like, the Beacon Mix Create because it's been out for 2 years. And, like, everything's all well and good there, I guess. But, like, you know, I also chose to go with a new mic interface, too, which was the Beacon Studio, and that hasn't even been out for a month. So, like, yeah. Or, like, it's what they, you know, what's what they always say about early adopters, right? Early adopters always get screwed. And in this case, it was also me. But it is what it is. You know, all my hardware works great. All my existing hardware stuff works great. You know, I don't know why I felt the need to divert from that, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see. I fully intend on giving it another try, but only when there's more material out there for people to, like, you know, adopt and, like, you know, write content about and things like that. So I'll be keeping my my eyes out for that. But holy heck, let me go through the list real quick. Boop, 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 boop. Sorry, bot. Thank you so much for popping in, keeping us all safe. Ivy, hello, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Fuso, hello, welcome on in. Alu. Gosh, I love Alu. Hello. Egrets, hello, welcome on in. Nice to see you, Bean. I hope you're well. Ruffy, hello. Cappy, nice to see you. Lucos, oh my god. Lucos, thank you so heckin' much for the raid. Holy heck. And oh my god, is that Sammy Beans too? Holy heck. What's going on here? Double raid? You didn't raid? Oh, well then who raided me? Oh, I saw the resub. Wait a minute. Well, okay. Sammy Beans, thank you so much for the raid. Oh my god. So, like, the resub alert and the raid came in at the same time. Sammy Beans, thank you so much for the raid. I was about to say Lucos. I'm like, I didn't know you streamed. Sorry about that, Sammy Beans. Both of them came in at the same time, and when I looked up, like, I read the name, and it wasn't, like, yours at the top. So, like, oh my god, I am so friggin' embarrassed. Ugh. Sammy, how was your stream? Tell me all about it. First, just make sure you get your self-care stuff going on. Grab yourself a drinky and a snack and get cozy. Definitely get that stuff going on. That is so heckin' important. Oh my god. Exella, welcome on in. Hello, welcome. Welcome. By order of the saint, we invade the stream. Hell yeah. It's the best invasion ever. And Lucos, thank you so much for the tier 1 resub at 20 months. Thank you so much, Bean. It's so nice to see you. And Darkness, thank you so much for the tier 1 resub, 25 months. Oh my gosh. I'm so embarrassed. Oh my god. Holy heck. Welcome on in, folks. So the folks that are just joining us today on Sammy's raid, My name is Ahty. I am a trans-free gamer from Oregon, and I mainly play RPG games. Tonight we're playing Final Fantasy XIV, which is pretty much my very favorite RPG game of all time. It's amazing. I love it. Lucos, thank you so heckin' much for the 4 tier 1 gift subs. One going to Javi PR 2024, one to Lycoan Arson, one to Zarafart, I know that bean, and one to Pierogi Pie, I know that bean. Holy heck. Lucos, thank you so much.
Ahty.
Astrafels, hello, welcome on in.
Gosh, I love...
Lucos, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But holy heck. Yo, the community here, we're all pretty chill, laid back. We're all friends. That sounds like your jam. Please feel free to kick up your feet and relax. You're heckin' welcome here. You know, just, you know, you could do anything you want pretty much. You could chat, you can lurk, you can do whatever you want to do. But regardless of what you do, you're heckin' welcome here and you're valid. Thank you so much. Ivy, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. P.S. My partner, Darkness Dragoon, is hella cute. Verified. Hella yeah. Oh my gosh. But y'all, today was an adventure. Today was an adventure. And I wish that I wish that it was successful with the audio upgrade and stuff like that, but you know, we'll get back to it. But regardless, like I had fun just hanging out in Yori's stream, listening to Yori carry on. Okay, what was it called? Like Goose Waker or something like that? Completely normal Wind Waker stream. Even though it wasn't. But it was so good. It was so good. It's so fun to watch. Yori's such a sweet bean. But yeah. We're going to be back to our regular scheduled program next week. That's when Poke Morning is going to be. Saturday morning. I'm not really sure what time. It could be 8. It could be 9. We'll see. We'll see. It's kind of tough to say. But I will definitely let y'all know about that. Legend of Goose, the Honk Waker. Yes, that's right. Yeah. Let's see. I almost forgot to do this. There we go. But yeah, I mean, it's just today was, you know, an adventure. So like a lot of the stuff that I was fighting, that I was fighting is like naturally, like, you know, when you get the software all installed and things like that, your first step is to set up the microphone, which I set up the microphone and everything sounded great. Everything sounded absolutely great until I hit the mute button. It's like I hit mute and like sound was still being passed to OBS. I'm like, that's weird. So it's like, oh, I must be on mute to audience. So like I just put, because there's 2 different mute buttons, right? So like, you know, you can press a button, it's mute to audience, which I could still hear me, but like everything else is it's muted to the stuff going out to Twitch. Nope. I press the other one, still nope. Everything is getting passed through. I'm like, great, awesome. I'm trying to figure that out. I was just like, what am I missing? What am I missing? And I couldn't figure it out. So like, you know, it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I had been at it since like 9 a.m. I'm like, you know what? I think if I push this any further... Ghost Pupper, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. You know, and at that point, I was like, you know what? If I push it any further, like, you know, I'm going to be scrambling to set up the stream tonight. So I was just like, you know what? I think I'm just going to rip everything out. I'm going to put everything back to the way it was. You know, and fortunately, I was able to do that for 4 o'clock. I think 4 o'clock is when I was finally wrapping that up. I swear to God, I misread TTS off. What did you what did you misread it as? Maybe I should have a caption underneath it, like text to speech. Did you misread it as tits off? Because obviously that's not the case. Oh gosh, I'm gonna get bonked for that. I see. Oh, wow. Tell us hello. Nice to see you, Bean. More titties. Yeah, the more the merrier, right? I always misread it as that once per stream. That's awesome. Hell yeah. I think maybe folks might be getting a little impatient in the stream, so why don't we, Yes. So why don't we, get on with it, I guess. Let me check to see if there's anybody else I need to wrangle into the voice chat. Oh, it doesn't appear so.
Nice spot, Ahty.
Thank you. I made it myself. All right. All right. So we are here now. We are here now. And let me kill the music, and we will get the game audio rolling here. There we go. Perfect. And I will undeafen for voice chat. Creatures, hello.
Hello, Ahty.
Hello. How are you doing today?
Better than yesterday.
Yeah? You sound better. You sound better.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Not coughing as much, so.
Yeah, you sounded great yesterday, but you sound even better today.
That is good to hear. I'm pretty exhausted from it all, but I am feeling on the mend. So.
Yeah. So was it just like a regular code, or was it like the big C?
It was start of term cold. I live near a college campus, so
Oh,
you know,
I see.
Is this a
term starts and
burrito?
everyone brings colds from back home.
Great. Well, I guess at least like it, you know, that's all a learning experience for your immune system, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. So
All right, let's finish up.
Yeah.
Where are we?
We need to talk to Hien, because like where we left off last stream, like we had like literally just gotten secretly threatened by what's his face, by Ahty.
Ahty, yeah, the other shoe dropped, and we're about to finish off 4.2.
Oh wow, okay. We're blasting through this.
We are. This is going scarily fast.
Okay, let's see. All right, so I'm gonna deafen up and I will read.
All right, enjoy. Let's see where this goes.
Oh yeah. Asahi, more like ass a hole. You're not wrong, Ryu. You're not wrong.
You look troubled, my friend. Was it something he said?
Oh, you could say that. Tikri, hello, welcome on in. Gosh, I love Tikri. Thank you, Tuz.
Of all the memories to witness. I had my doubts about him, but I would never have guessed he was a disciple of Xenos.
Disciple is putting it mildly. Oh my god.
My lord.
Calm yourself, Yugiri. I set no store by him or his enlightened brethren. But if by treating with them there is even the faintest hope, we might secure the return of our conscripted brothers and sisters, I must play this game.
Agmanine, we did.
After the way I risked their lives in the rebellion, I owe them that much.
My lord, you bear no blame for their fate.
If not blame, then responsibility. They were prisoners, and still I chose to fight, knowing they could be executed in retaliation. But now we have a chance to bring them home. If it means bargaining with a monster, so be it.
My lord.
Oh. The conflict in her eyes right now. Gosh.
Besides, I think he likes me, which is more than some can say.
Is TTS supposed to be on cooldown when cinema mode was off? The TTS was on cooldown for some reason. Did somebody use it? Maybe somebody used it. TTS said off at stream start. Okay. Well, yeah, okay, so the intro screen, that's true. Because TTS is only active when I'm on the main screen. But since cinema mode is on right now, that's why it says TTS off. It makes no sense. Why would he bother keeping up the pretense for so long, only to drop it right before the very end? Perhaps he no longer thought it necessary, having secured Doma's cooperation in the prisoner exchange. Oop. Twilight, welcome on in. I'm gonna have to do that body wiggle when I'm unfurbied. When cinema mode was off, it said on cooldown, but there wasn't any timer for it or anything. Okay. If he truly is a disciple of Xenos, 'tis possible emotions simply got the better of him. Remaining calm around the woman who slew his lord will have taken its toll. Whatever the explanation, now is not the time for hasty reprisals. We shall proceed as planned. The Red Kojin must be placed under surveillance and the Garlean prisoners made ready for the exchange. But you need not concern yourself with the details. Leave the affairs of Doma to us. When the hour of the exchange draws near, we will call for you. I should certainly hope so. Whatever the Empire's true intent, we would be on hand to play our part, either to defend Doma or to help usher in a lasting peace. I thought we might use this time to return to Eorzea, but given the volatility of the situation, mayhap it would be best if we remained in Kugane. Agreed. Between Yatsuyu's amnesia and Asahi's dubious agenda, I'd say we have ample reason to remain in the neighborhood. If anything should happen, anything at all, you must send for us at once. Oh, I will. On that you have my word. Charting a path through this sea of troubles promises to be difficult enough. I am not so proud as to attempt the feat alone. To Kugane, then. Tataru and the others must know of what transpired here. Alright. Let me look into that TTS. It doesn't say that it's on cooldown now, but it will be when somebody triggers it. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. That kind of makes sense because I just disabled cinema mode. Alright,
You're a sweetie and a great being, Ahty. Less than 3 yes, I'm abusing the TTS to talk about how adorable and wonderful you are.
Thank you. Gosh, thank you, Weewoo. Okay, so we need to go to Kugane. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so I have to go to Ruby Bazaar. So I think I'm going to do Ethernet. There we go. All right. So, do we have creatures? Queeches.
Hello, Ahty.
Are you on your way? Oh, there you are. Okay.
Yeah, I walked all the way here.
Oh, okay. I get it.
I flew.
How do you still not have all the aetherites here? I thought I did. I have all the important ones, all right? Ryu. All right, I'm gonna deafen up and read.
Okay.
All right, there we go. Wiggle time, yep. There we go. Woo! My brain sloshing a little bit with that one. My. It seems you are all in quite the predicament. Well, should we receive any urgent missives from Doma? Rest assured you will be the first to know of it. Yes, of course. We're discussing ideas to replenish our coffers, but I suppose that all can wait if any urgent news should come through the office. About that, I wish to apologize to Taro. It was reckless of me to make such a purchase without first consulting you. You may be certain, however, that I mean to reimburse the Scions, even if it means drawing upon my personal funds. That's very thoughtful of you, but I'm sure it won't come to that. If Soroban's business proposition is as promising as it sounds, Ahty should have no difficulty wiping the red from our ledger. That face. Forgive me, Ahty. It would seem I have unwittingly heaped my financial troubles upon you. I swear I will pay you back. I will gladly pay you Tuesday for a burger today. Though I fear I will struggle to cobble together anything of monetary value, knowledge I can gather in abundance. To start, I plan to investigate the divisions forming within the Empire. Mayhap Riol and his associates have heard something on the subject. Regardless, the more we know about the politicals of Garlemald, the better our chances of predicting the Imperial's next move, which might yield you an advantage on the day of the prisoner exchange. Knowing what we do of Asahi's apparent resentment towards you, I cannot say what he hopes to gain from it. But if there is even the faintest chance that a lasting peace could be forged between Doma and the Empire, what choice have we but to try? Lord Hien had the right of it. Asahi may very well be a monster, but we must play his game for now. Arranging the prisoner exchange proved easier than I thought. Yes, my lord will be most pleased. Everything is going according to plan.
Can you truly remember nothing? Nothing at all?
Were we friends?
Yes, we were good friends, you and I. In fact, I've brought you a gift. I pray that one day soon, as you gaze into that mirror, you will remember the woman staring back at you.
It's so pretty. Who are you? Who are you?
Meanwhile, in the Imperial capital.
How are you feeling, my lord?
Fine, now leave me.
What? This is why you double tap? Yeah. Woo! Okay, give me 1 second, folks. I have to scare up a thing. Let me do this real quick. I promise it'll be worth it. Later. Let's see. Okay. There we go. I'm just trying to find a thing. A thing that will be relevant later. Where is it? Did I actually file it into the correct folder? Did I? Excuse you. Who be bonking me? Who be bonking me? That is wooed. So very wooed. Okay, there's that. Give me a second, folks. Okay, there we go. Nope, it's not in there either. Where did I put that? Hang with me, folks. There it is. Okay, perfect. All right. I promise it'll be relevant later. It might be once per person. I'll have to go back and check it. It would make sense because like I don't want like the stream to be overwhelmed with TTS stuff, if that makes sense. It's something that I'm kind of tweaking. Blam! Blam! Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome on in! How was your heckin' stream? Tell me all about it, but first, make sure you do your self-care stuff. Grab yourself a drink and a snack, Get cozy. Tell me all about it. Hi-ho, I present nerds! Gosh, I love nerds. You are in luck. Melty blood turned into deeply emotional rambling. Whoa, what? Melty blood actress again, current code. Interesting. Blem, I swear, you play the most interesting heckin' games. Holy heck. Folks in my chat, make sure to go heck and follow Ablaze Emblemere. Blem plays like a lot of different stuff that you like never ever see. So if you want a guaranteed, if you want to watch something guaranteed interesting, go watch Blem. If you see Blem online, it's interesting. Holy heck. Anime Fanatsu, hello, welcome on in. Archie, hello, welcome on in. Yes, please do some self-care, yeah. It's an anime fighter. Ooh, I'm gonna have to check that out. But holy heck, welcome on in, folks. My name is Ahty. I am a trans-furry gamer from Oregon, and I mainly play RPG games. Tonight we're playing Final Fantasy XIV. We're in the post-expansion content of Stormblood, kind of the wind down before we start the wind up for Shadowbringers. It's a really interesting time right now. The story is really good. There's lots of intrigue and things like that, which yeah, I gobble that shit up. Not gonna lie. But holy heck, the community here, we're all pretty chill, laid back, we're all friends. If that sounds like your jam, please feel free, kick up your feet and relax. Enjoy the show. You can chat, you could lurk, you can do whatever you want to do. You could even drop a follow if you would like, although that's not required. But regardless of what you do, you're heckin' welcome here and you're valid. Ahty is hungry for words! Gosh, I love words. I do. But Blem, thank you so much again. Thank you so much again for the raid. I really appreciate that. You're a heckin' good bean. Alright. Ah, Ahty! Impeccable timing. We have just received a letter from Lord Hien. He writes that the Domons are coordinating their efforts with the Blue Kojin to maintain a constant watch over the Red. But yeah, I had a moment talking about how, how I go about my content. And that turned into a conversation about me and my lack of ego, because I'd rather be critical of myself than let me get a big head about shit I have no reason to have a big head over in the first place. I mean, that's valid. That's valid. The thing is, though, I will touch on this a little bit. Despite me not really wanting to... I try not to really touch on stuff like this in the middle of a stream. But, like... I kind of always treat streaming like, you know, I go live because I want to. Because I think it's fun. And, like, if people show up, that's cool. You know? But, like, my whole streaming career doesn't really revolve around that. You know? Sure, I appreciate people being here and things like that. I really appreciate that stuff. But do I let it dictate how good or bad a stream is, in my mind? No. No. A good stream for me is, like, you know, if I can last the entire stream without crashing. If there's no scuff or minimal scuff. And if I feel good about it. If I feel good about the stream at the end, then it was good. You know, I try not to have, like, you know, metrics really weigh on that or anything. I know some streamers really concentrate on that stuff because, don't get me wrong, it is important for, like, growth and things like that. But, like, I don't know. I love streaming, and, like, you know, I kind of want to, like, keep loving it. I don't want to be weighed down by numbers and metrics. Bro, I just want to play video games and take way too long making videos and video games only 2 people have played. I mean, that's valid. That's valid because the thing is, though, that's like, think about it. Think about it for a second. Melty Blood. Melty Blood, for instance. I think that is like probably a really good example. Melty Blood. Say like 5 people played it ever, right? But what if there's like a 6th or a 7th person playing it, and they're just like, I wonder who else has been playing this, and they hop on YouTube. They hop on YouTube and type in Melty Blood. The chances of them stumbling upon your content are ridiculously high, right? If it were me, if somebody was hopping on YouTube and wanted to find a Final Fantasy XIV streamer that is just super into the story, like, I would want them to land on my videos. We got Dozy waiting outside when you're done with these cutscenes. Also, creatures had something they wanted to say in VC. Okay, let me finish up with this, and I will move it forward a bit. Legend of Legacy. I have not heard of that. Although I think you have rated me in the past after playing that. By staying on the lookout for signs of crystal hoarding and the like, they mean to nip any summoning attempts in the bud, thereby satisfying the conditions for peace set down by the ambassador. For the Garlean's part, the Popularis have sent word that a vessel bearing Domon conscripts is soon to arrive in Yangsha. It would seem that the prisoner exchange is to proceed as planned. Nabu, welcome on in. Nice to see you, Bean. I hope you're well. Lord Hien requests your presence, and I share his view that you should be on hand at this critical juncture. I was Blue Mage dead, but someone raised me. We'll get there. Didn't mean to cut you off. No worries. According to the letter, Yatsuyu's memory has yet to return, so it looks like she'll be living out the rest of her days in Doma. Assuming the ambassador means to honor the agreement, of course. Before we get to that, however, I think it would be wise to assess her condition one last time. If the Domons have missed any change in her mental state, however slight, it would be better if Asahi weren't the one to spot it. Agreed. Let us make straightaways for the Enclave, then. Lord Hien will be waiting. Wolves, hello, welcome on in. Man, I'm probably super far behind by now. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, Vera. I've been talking a lot. And we've been kind of poking through. So, yeah, I mean, you're probably okay. I trust you will cope in our absence, Tataru. Don't worry about me, I'll be fine. Just be sure to come back safely. All right. Okay, let's see. Ooh, Ryu. Nice. Wolves, thank you so much for the 1 biddy. Thank you so much. I'm being a dork today. Honestly, no problem, wee woo. No problem. Gosh, I love dorks. Right? Alright, let's get Dozy in on the party here. Boop. Alright.
Gosh, I love...
Ah!
Sorry, it took me a while to get through that.
I saw you had a raid and everything, but
Gosh,
there's
I love
cutscenes. There's something in a Xeno suit running around.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what to make of that.
It feels like we're in Men in Black. There's something that may not be Xenos in a Xeno suit. Don't like it.
Yeah, true. Really not quite sure what to deal with that. What to think of that. But well, I guess we'll see.
It's probably fine. It's probably nothing to worry about, right?
It's fine. It's fine. All right.
Also, we did not kill him.
Honestly, I thought we did, but
no, he kind of did it himself at the end. I mean, we beat him into a bloody pulp, but
he slit his own throat.
Exactly. We didn't kill him.
Well, I mean, we inadvertently caused his death.
I mean, yeah, again, we did beat him down, but he had also kind of merged with, you know, an icon, and that's against what the Empire believes in, so, I mean, we were just...
Yeah.
We were on like, what, you're gonna let a Garlean, like, be, like, merged with an icon? I don't think the Empire would have liked that, that's still an icon.
Yeah, that's true. But the thing is, though, the thing is with Xenos, he really strikes me as somebody who's just like, I don't really give a fuck what,
he did not.
like, what my government thinks about this thing that I'm gonna
Oh,
do.
no,
I'm gonna do
not
it
at all.
anyway, and like,
That's why we were able to you know, lead 2 rebellions against him, because
Right.
he did not care.
yep. Wolves, thank you so heckin' much for the follow. Thank you so much. I meant to go over to this flat part, but instead I'm swimming.
So many DPSs in the party right now.
Oops, all DPSs.
4 DPSs.
Right, let's see.
The S in DPS stands for Saturday. I don't know.
What does DPS even stand for?
Damage per second.
Okay. Damage per
Yeah.
Saturday.
Damage per Saturday, yes. Obviously.
Am I swimming anyway? No, I'm gonna dicks per slap. What?
No!
What?
Stand job.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're not gonna be doing any such slapping in this stream, just saying. We have a TOS to follow. A bifang? What about a panfang?
What about a polyfan?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, Bird, you're valid, but, like, you're also dead.
He didn't do anything to you. It's just... okay.
I'm legit, I promise. Hello, welcome on in. Alright, I guess we're almost there. This is actually kind of quite of a walk.
It is. It's quite of a flight, too, and we're not even all the way there yet. We gotta take a boat.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't realize today was Final Fantasy 14 day. What, are you serious? Is it? If
Is
so,
that what we're playing?
is it?
I thought we were playing Guild Wars.
Oh no, I thought it was like an official holiday or something like that. Like National Cat Day or whatever. Did I see another being around not in the party? I'm not quite sure.
Right.
Also, random thing, Hot Topic has MLP shirts back in. It's 2013 all over again. Oh no.
Tell me when they have more X-Men shirts.
I want to see X them shirts.
Hmm.
They should group up like all the non-binary mutants onto one shirt and call them X thems.
That's a good idea for like another team with the X-Men, the X-Thems.
Yes. What? Lucas, no! All right, I'm gonna deafen up and read.
All right.
Ah, I see my letter reached you across the Ruby Sea. Thank you for coming so swiftly. Though I wrote at some length on the subject of the forthcoming exchange, there was one other matter I neglected to mention. It concerns Gosetsu. As you may have observed, he returned from his ordeal rather the worse for wear, and despite his best efforts to conceal his condition, or perhaps because of them, he recently collapsed. Good gods, is he alright? Confined to bed and grumbling without cease, but he has shown signs of recovery. He made me promise not to tell you, lest you worry unduly, which is all very well when you weren't here. Now that you are, however, I think it high time he received some visitors. Might you spare him a moment? Yatsuyu has scarce left his side, and I imagine you are curious to see what has become of her as well. We will visit him at once. Ahty, Alize, shall we?
Open wide now.
Pleased to you. I'm not so frail that I cannot feed myself.
Aww.
I grow weary of the taste of gruel.
You don't like it? Can I fetch you something else?
Aye, wine. Or if that is not wholesome enough, I don't know. A sweet persimmon from Namai? I enjoyed them in my youth.
A persimmon.
Or for folks in the chat, a persimmon.
Nay, pay me no mind. I am full. Besides, we have guests.
I hope we are not interrupting your meal. We had heard you were confined to bed and thought you might welcome some visitors.
Confined to... a gross exaggeration. A trifle drained from my exertions, perhaps, but with a little rest, I shall be fighting fit again in no time.
Take off your clothes.
What?
Gosetsu, is this how you've been spending your time?
My lady, I assure you this is not.
Oh, whoa.
Off with them. We need to wash you. You stink. What are all these scars? There are so many of them.
A life of battle will leave its mark upon a man. Is something wrong, Tsuyu?
It's nothing. I'm fine.
But leave me be, woman. I will not be fussed over like some newborn babe.
They make a convincing pair, do they not? On first acquaintance, I would think that him a doting grandsire and her a model grandchild. Indeed, had someone told me a year ago that I would have to bear witness to such a scene, I would have declared them mad. That aside, I am relieved to see Gosetsu has lost none of his spirit. But what a turn of events. I mean, for her to suddenly be watching over him. You couldn't make it up. Although I suppose Gosetsu is an old man. With the way he charges through life, it could be easy to forget. Aye. He has resisted decrepitude with the same defiance he showed the enemies of Doma. Vincent, welcome on in. But no matter how adamant his will, no man can carry on forever. He has pushed himself beyond the limits of endurance too many times. Even if his health returns, the fact remains, he will never again be the warrior he once was. He has given his all for liege and land, and we will ask no more. What of his nurse? If Yotsuyu is feigning that, well, she certainly has me fooled. This is no pretense. Yugiri, out of all of us, I would think you the hardest to convince. So what makes you so sure? Vincent, thank you, but also you. I have been spying on Yotsuyu from the shadows, waiting for the misstep that would betray her charade for what it was. But her mask has never slipped, not once. She has remained in character from the first. One evening, I watched her as she sat in her chambers, unguarded and alone. She had taken the dishes from the cupboard, and was pretending to prepare dinner right there on the tatami, a child's game. Even the wariest shinobi would not go to such lengths. I can but conclude that her mind is truly broken. Well, that's good enough for me, and everyone else, I would hazard. Aye, the matter is settled. Yotsuyu will become Tsuyu, and begin a new life here in Doma. Nabu, thank you so much for the lurk. Before that can happen, however, we will need to present her to the ambassador one last time to prove that her memory is truly gone. But I would not risk parading her in front of our returning conscripts. Her presence at the exchange would only stir up mutinous thoughts. Understandably. She's as good as fastened the chain around their necks. Aye, which is why I mean to conclude this business with Tsuyu first, out of the sight of my countrymen. Will you help me? We are at your service. There is no higher purpose than the pursuit of peace. My thanks. The Garleans are on their way, and we must prepare to welcome the ambassador. We will meet you at the docks with Tsuyu. Okay, so we need to go this way. I was gonna take an aetherite, but we might as well just run. Oh, it's a legit bird! Is that a legit bird? I see a legit bird. That is totally a bird! Let's get you in the party. Hello. 5 DPS, let's go. We can take it. We can take anything as 5 DPS. Vincent, thank you so much for the lurk. All right. Here we go. Shall we wait here, then? Lord Hien should not be long. My friends, have you seen Suyu? She is nowhere to be found. What? But the Garleans will be landing in a matter of moments. If she's fled, could it mean her memories have returned? I know not. Yugiri is scouting the streets as we speak, but it is possible Tsuyu has left the Enclave altogether. Captain, a word. Did you perchance carry a fair-skinned woman across the river? A fair-skinned woman, my lord? I do not rightly know. I think... Yes, my lord. Now that you mention it, there was a lady among the passengers whom I do not recall having seen before. Her face was hidden by the brim of her hat, but I remember taking her hand to help her onto the boat. White as new fallen snow it was. Was she someone important, my lord? Have I done something wrong? Wrong? No. I was merely hoping to catch our guest before she departed. Be at ease, Captain. It would seem that Tsuyu has crossed the river. Kami, help me. No good can come of this. Oh, it's Charlie! Let's get Charlie in here, too. There we go. Alright. It seems Tsuyu has gone unrecognized thus far, but Kami help us if someone catches a clear view of her face. I must find her before that happens. Smallest waffle, hello, welcome on in. Gosh, I love small waffles. How are you doing tonight? The responsibility for her disappearance, for all of this, lies with me. But I would ask for your aid nonetheless. We are at your service, Lord Hien, now as before. Let us make the crossing and begin our search. You go on ahead. Someone should let Yugiri know what we've learned. I'll join you on the other side. We have no way of knowing where Tsuyu is headed, so we had best divide our forces. I will take Kusakari and its surrounds. Alphino, if you would take the road to Castrum Fluminus? Ahty, forgive me, but could I ask you to interrogate the residents of Yazuka Manor? One of the Namazu may well have seen our quarry. If everyone is in agreement, let us board the skiff and hope the Kami smile upon our efforts. Alright, I was just checking to see if anybody else wanted to join the voice chat. Still just me and creatures, which is fine. Alright, so... to Yazuka Manor we go. Good night, Lucos! Have a good rest. And thank you so much for popping in and hanging out with us. It's always good to see you. How do you get into the... How do you get into Yakuza Manor? Where is the door? Is this the door? Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Welcome to Yazuka Manor. Yes, if there's anything you care to know, you need only... a pale-skinned woman. I have seen no such traveler. I am sorry to say. Most sorry. Scaly-skinned Namazu, on the other hand, we have an abundance. Boop, 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 boop. Here we go. Unusually pale skin? Yes, yes. I saw this woman on the way back from my fishing trip. She had just crossed the shallows east of here, and she was headed in a northeasterly direction. For the most part. Her steps did not seem certain. If you hurry, you might still catch her. Yeah, it's like it's basically it's a party VC. But I appreciate it, Blem. I do eventually want to get back to Minecraft, which would be pretty much open season for voice chat at that point. Because it's like there's no story, and it's just like, you know, me puttering with like blocks and like us chatting about whatever. Eventually, I would like to get back to that. All right, where are the shallows that I could go across, or am I gonna have to swim? Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Thank you. Theo, hello, welcome on in. Spin! Just a quick spin and hi. Super tired. Yeah, that's valid. That's totally valid. Thank you so much for stopping in, Theo. It's nice to see you. Night night. Have a good eeps. Alright. You see no sign of Yotsuyu to the north. Perhaps she's somewhere further off in the northeast. Alright. We go this way. Alright, I'm gonna do this. While we're running.
Gonna do what?
Unmute the chat.
Ah.
So you don't feel all lonely.
That is nice, yeah.
Yeah.
This is not good. Tsuyu is missing. This is not good.
All right. No sign of Yotsuyu. Perhaps further to the northeast. Okay.
Fact. Oh, Ryu has a point. We're getting close to town. Where they would recognize her.
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
Charlie says they can fix her.
Yotsuyu is nowhere to be seen, but lying on the ground a short distance to the north, you spy a familiar-looking wide-brimmed hat. Great!
One bamboo hat. No Tsuyu.
Cursory glance is all that is required to confirm your suspicions. It is the same hat Yotsuyu was wearing when you found her in Sakazuki. Alright, I'm gonna deafen up. Ahty, before you ask, our search of Kusakari and its surroundings has yielded exactly naught. Save this chance reunion with you, I suppose. Mistress Alize has gone to assist her brother at the castrum. It was she who informed me of the situation. I joined Lord Hien here shortly thereafter. How did you fare at Yazuka Manor? Any sign of our missing guest? Towards Namai? By the Kami, if the villagers recognize her, it will not end well. We must hurry. Yugiri and I will check the patties. The village square is yours.
Greetings. Might I have one of your... Wait! Please! I only wanted a persimmon.
Kami, save us! Her spirit has returned!
Oh no.
She's back from the dead to seek her revenge!
We're too late.
It can't be. She couldn't have survived.
What did I do?
As if you don't know!
Good people of Namai, be at ease, I pray you. You have naught to fear.
My lord, forgive me, but what is that monster doing here? They told us she was dead!
I too was surprised to learn of her survival. More even than you, I would hazard. 'Twas I who cut her down, I who left her to her fate. But it would seem the Kami had other plans. By some miracle, both she and Gosetsu were spared when the keep collapsed, though Yotsuyu's preservation came at the cost of her memory.
You're saying she's forgotten? Forgotten everything she's done?
Lies! Lies! My lord, she would say anything to escape punishment!
What does it matter? We have not forgotten her crimes, and we demand justice! I beg of you, Lord Hien, draw your blade and rid us of this canker!
What I saw then, it's all true. I'm sorry! I'm so sorry.
You're sorry? And what? We're supposed to forgive you?
Here, there's no need to cry. Can't you see how scared she is? How can you be scared of her? She's not the same.
Until such time as her memories return, this woman shall be known as Tsuyu and treated as a citizen of Doma. I will, however, see that she is watched at all times. Rest assured that there will be no more unannounced visits to the village. As your lord, I ask that you leave her fate in my hands and suffer her to live, for now.
Please, Issei.
All right. I'll keep my peace. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters.
Alrighty, Tuz. Rest well, alright? Thank you so much for popping in and hanging out with us. Wow.
Oh, she just wanted a persimmon.
That's it.
Just wanted a persimmon. She heard.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to Hien.
I'll say this much.
Uh-huh.
Even for the flashes of memory that are seeming to come back, she does seem to still want to repent for that.
Yeah.
Like she may be having flashes of memory of what she has done, but it still doesn't seem to be Yotsuyu coming back.
Yeah.
So
she might be thinking of them as like kind of like almost like a third person, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like somebody who looks like her doing all of these bad things, but it's not registering that it's like really that it's her. And it's not.
Yeah, it's not registering as Tsuyu that did these things.
Yeah, yeah.
But she's also understanding that this face is obviously a face people are afraid of.
Right, right.
All right.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
That would have been better avoided. But at least it did not end in bloodshed. And judging by Tsuyu's reaction, she remains oblivious to the events of her former life. This was no escape attempt. Nay, it seemed it was an offhand request of Gosetsu's which brought her to Namai. She came in search of a persimmon. Ha! And they say fruit is good for the health. I do hope Gosetsu finds the taste to his liking. Well, we have certainly taken the long way around, but let us continue on to Castrum Fluminus and our meeting with the ambassador. Alphino and Alize should still be there, conducting their search. Alright, so I guess we are going to be chocoboing. Alright. Very interesting. Huh. I forgot a lot of this stuff. Do, 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 do. Okay, there we go. Woo! There we go. Propane nightmares. Propane and propane accessories. Damn it, Bobby. All right. It seems our Imperial guests have already arrived. It is time we meet with the ambassador.
What a pleasure it is to see you once more, Lord Hien. Not to mention my dear sister.
A pleasure to see you too, Ambassador. Forgive us our late arrival. You have our people aboard the airship?
Exactly as agreed. We would leave you in no doubt as to the purity of our intentions. I dare say it was the self-same spirit of cooperation which prompted you to bring Yotsuyu here today.
Indeed. Before excluding her from the exchange, I thought it only fair that you see her condition for yourself. Physically, she is in fine health, but her mind is unchanged.
So I see. But all need not necessarily be lost. In anticipation of this tragic turn of events, I took the liberty of inviting some special guests.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Ah, Yotsuyu. You look well.
Of all the people.
Is something wrong, dear sister? These are our beloved parents. Does not the sight of them bring back sweet childhood memories?
He's a fucking monster.
Gosetsu. I have to take this to Gosetsu.
It would seem my little surprise was not sufficient. You needn't glare at me so, Lord Hien. I merely did what any loving son would do for his family. Lest you doubt, I am content to leave the acting viceroy in your care. Pray, treat her as you would any daughter of Dorma. Do not grow too fond of this place, dear sister. You will come back to us ere long.
We continue with the exchange as planned, then.
Very good. The structure across the river should serve our needs. We shall await you there with the conscripts. If you would bring your captives.
Agreed. Until then, Ambassador.
What's with the coffins? I knew better than to trust Ahty. But that was a dirty trick. Still, unpleasant as it was, we have at least put the matter of Tsuyu's future to rest. I have sent her back to the Enclave with Yugiri to give Gosetsu his precious persimmon. Come, let us follow them. You have that look, Alphino. What is it? Oh, nothing of consequence. Most like... we can discuss it upon our return. Whew, whew. We should pay a visit to Gosetsu and reassure him about Tsuyu's fate. He will want to know that the Empire has finally relinquished its claim on her.
Gosetsu, are you awake?
Lel Safa, welcome on in.
My lord, come in, come in. When Tsuyu returned, her eyes were red from weeping. She spoke not a word, simply sat and peeled some fruit she'd brought for me. She then claimed weariness and retired to her chamber. Tell me, what happened to upset her so?
The ambassador arranged a surprise reunion with her foster parents. A misguided attempt to restore Yotsuyu to her senses. It was plain their presence caused her great distress, but she seemed otherwise unaffected.
Yotsuyu was mistreated as a child, was she not? It was a cruel trick to use her tormentors like that, knowing the pain it could cause.
I like this Asahi less and less.
Be that as it may, he has agreed to allow Yotsuyu to remain with us in Dorma. Our primary concern now is to hand over the prisoners without incident and bring our people safely home.
There was one other detail at the meeting which caught my attention. I assume you all noticed the rather suspect crates within the castrum. The Imperials were quick to retrieve them afterwards, but I wonder.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering about those two.
Out with it, brother. You fear they might contain bombs or war machines?
If the ambassador wanted me dead, he has had ample opportunity. No, assassination is not his intent, but we should be on our guard for other acts of treachery.
Indeed.
My lord, forgive me, but the Lady Yotsuyu, she's gone.
What?
Gone?
I beg your pardons, my lords. I was certain she'd fallen asleep.
No, the responsibility is mine. 'Twas I who gave her a room instead of a cell. She may simply have wandered outside. We will organize search parties. Might I call upon your assistance?
Help! Help!
Oh.
Help! Help me!
If only I hadn't remembered. He should hate me. But I will not suffer his kindness. Not after what I did to him.
Who's there?
Oh, it's you. What are you doing out here in the dark?
This is the Enclave, is it? When the soldiers dragged us back to Doma, you were the last person I expected to see.
You're the bane of our existence, Yotsuyu. A font of misery.
Wow, even now. Even now.
You couldn't even do us the simple courtesy of dying, could you? Oh, no. You had to live and taint us with the shame of your failure. We had a perfect life in the capital, and now they're making us wallow in this muddy ruin like common swine. I don't deserve this.
Now, dear, that'll do. There seems little point in berating the girl when she scarcely remembers her own name. Our time would be better spent contemplating how we're to survive this unhappy predicament. You've kept your looks, at least. I suspect you'd fetch a handsome price with the right buyer. Maybe enough to get us to Kugani and start a new business.
Wow.
Ah, my beloved parents. No sooner do I wake from gentle slumber than the world returns in all its cruelty. Yes, this is how it always was. How it was meant to be. Very well. If I cannot escape my nature, then I shall embrace it. To the very depths I have sunk, my soul steeped in spite and rotten to the core. The self-righteous hide behind justice, but I need no such mask. Father, Mother, was it not you who made me into this monster? Who taught me the truth of this miserable world? For years I knew naught but the taste of pain and humiliation. But the time has come to savor my vengeance against Doma. Against all my enemies. And it begins with you!
Yotsuyu!
What?
No!
Well done, dear sister. Did I not say you would come back to us?
Brother dearest, what a surprise. You always were a cold-blooded little worm. I doubt you thought twice about sending our parents to their deaths.
Your dagger yet drips with their blood, and you presume to judge me? To be frank, I didn't think you had the strength to slay them so cleanly. A single thrust each. I'm impressed. But surely you can't be satisfied with murdering a pair of doddering elders. You yearn for a deeper vengeance, and the power to see it through.
This is so deeply fucked. No words.
Please. I don't want to die.
Any sign of her? What happened here? I knew what would happen if she recovered. And still, I did nothing. You say she left with her brother? Whatever he wants with her, he was willing to pay for it with his parents' lives.
I kind of wonder what they did to him. I kind of wonder what they did to him. Like, you know, we see all the bits and pieces of, like, you know, them like, oh, we're sending you to college and like all of this stuff, and like, what happened in between? Did it fuck him up so? Did it fuck him up as bad as Yotsuyu? Surely Yotsuyu was like on the receiving end of a lot of this stuff, but like, how did seeing and witnessing that affect Asahi?
But this is neither the time nor the place. We must gather the others.
And for the folks in the chat, that know what happens and stuff, please remember, even the tiniest detail is a spoiler. So just keep that to yourself. Let us get there. Creatures!
Ahty! Ah! Ah! Oh my god, I have to get this off my chest. I'm not too upset those parents died.
Neither am I, but...
They starved her, sold her twice over as a child, and were going to kidnap someone with amnesia and sell her a third time.
Yep.
Like, honestly, if I were just still, like, a amnesiac Yotsuyu in that moment, I probably would have stabbed him just for fear of my life with that threat.
Yeah.
Like, I can't... They kind of brought that one on themselves, you know...
They did. The thing is, though, I mean, regardless of how much of a dirtbag you are, you don't really get... Nobody really deserves to get stabbed to death in, like, a dark alley, you know?
Yeah, but you also...
I get it.
You also don't openly threaten to sell an amnesiac person.
Yeah. The thing is, though, like, you know, with her childlike whatever, her childlike personality or whatever persona she had adopted after losing her memories, do you really think she knew what the gravity of the situation was? Like, what selling her meant? That's my question.
Yeah, that's a good question. From my perspective, if I were, like, putting myself in the brain of, like, 13-year-old me, I would still understand the possibility of what they're inferring, and that they're going to take me away and sell me. Like, I can understand that much.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you are obviously threatening danger and harm to me.
Yeah, I get it.
I feel kind of bad because I knew it was like a 50 chance, like, she was in a precarious position, and if too many people were mean to her, she'd just go back, and then she did because of the fucking parents, and
Yeah.
It's almost like monsters breed more monsters.
They do. They do.
Not a hard, fast rule, but sure is a pattern.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna move this along.
Okay, I might be a few steps behind you just because, like, I gotta scream a little bit.
I get it. I get it. All right. We have recovered the Naurus's remains. It will hold the cremation anon. Would that they had never again set foot in Doma. I broke the news to Gosetsu myself. He was quiet. I think it best that he be allowed some time alone with his thoughts. So, my friends, that which we feared has come to pass. Yotsuyu has regained her memory and returned to the Imperial fold. It is, by any measure, a cruel twist. Not least for Gosetsu. but one which does not invalidate our agreement. According to the terms of the contract, we were bound to surrender Yotsuyu to the Garlean's hands, should her condition improved prior to the hour of the exchange. By that reckoning, all is, if not as it should be, then it must be. This I can accept. Please make sure you drink plenty of water. I will sip just for you. But what I cannot accept are the unconscionable lengths to which Asahi went to achieve this outcome. Given his recent conduct and his apparent admiration for Xenos, it is plain he cannot be trusted, and that is to say nothing of the unexplained containers he insists on bringing to our meetings. Whatever the ambassador is planning, I think it unlikely our negotiations will end peacefully. In the event of hostilities, the safety of the conscripts must be our first concern. As such, I would have an escape route in place before the meeting begins. A wise precaution. If the main structure of the Castrum Fluminus is to be the stage for this exchange, then I believe a thorough inspection is in order. The Citadel has stood empty ever since the Imperial withdrawal. While we took steps to ensure that it could not be defended by an occupying force, it is entirely possible that the Ambassador has arranged things there to his advantage. I will slip inside and make certain we have an unobstructed exit. Pray allow me to join you. I have some experience of Imperial facilities, and should matters take a turn for the worse, I would hope to be of at least some use. Very good. That should be enough to guarantee us a way out of the Castrum. Beyond that, however, we will need a ship to ferry the conscripts back to the Enclave. Even with every skiff we have, it would take several trips to evacuate everyone. A Confederate Sekabuni, on the other hand, would require only a single run, and leave us far less vulnerable on the water. Assuming, of course, Rasho can be convinced to part with one. Might I take the lead on this? I've had dealings with Rasho and his pirates before. And I won't be alone, will I, Ahty? You can count on me. Much appreciated. I quite fancy parlaying with pirates again. It's just a shame Lise won't be there to reprise her role. I am certain you would make a persuasive pair, but I think I will accompany you to these negotiations all the same. My lord, the ruler of Doma should not be seen consorting with common brigands. Come now, Yugiri. They stood with us against the Empire. If we would ask their aid once more, we must treat them as equals. My presence shall serve to demonstrate our sincerity. Indeed, my lord. Pray forgive my presumption. By your leave, Master... By your leave, Master Alphino and I shall be about our task. And we should be on our way to Onokoro. Time is short, and Rasho may take some convincing. Right. Okay, so we are going to Onokoro. I'm just gonna TP there. Phew. So many steps. All you flying hackers. Super Zippy, welcome on in. Now there is a face I did not expect to see. What brings the noble Lord of Doma into the company of bilge-rats such as we? If you've come to offer Domon chains in place of Garlean ones, then I'm afraid you've wasted a trip. And what fine subjects you would make. With your fleet at our disposal, our restoration efforts would be hastened tenfold. But let us speak seriously. I stand before you not to demand your fealty, but to request your aid once more. Mayhap you were confused. Doma's liberation was but a means to an end. We aided you only to save ourselves. Now we have no such incentive. We have sworn no oath to you, and will not come running like hounds at their master's whistle. And I would not presume to treat you thus. I come to petition your cooperation as an ally of equal standing. Equal standing, you say? Seems a bit lopsided to me. Where's the profit for us in all this? Profit? Must you always think in such short-sighted terms? Have you ever heard of doing the right thing? Have you ever heard of pirates, little miss? You'll find we're simple souls. You pay our tithe, you sail in peace. Deny us our due, and we take it by force. We'll pull you out of the water if we see you drowning, but we are not in the business of doing something for nothing. Calm yourself, Mistress Alize. We did not come here to moralize. We came here to talk, and there is more to be said. According to records recovered from after the liberation, relatives of your Domon-born brethren were among those conscripted into the Imperial Army. And as you may be aware, we recently negotiated the return of said conscripts. Many, alas, will arrive to find no families waiting for them, no homes to grant them shelter. I would ask that you offer them a place in the Confederacy. You would not be rescuing strangers, but welcoming brothers and sisters into your ranks. And has not the Confederacy been in need of new recruits? You seem well informed of our affairs, Lord Hien. The losses we suffered at the Garlean's hands are no secret. But since we drove them out of Doma, the Ruby Sea has come alive with traders and travelers. So many vessels to tax, so few pirates to tax them. We could do with some more hands on deck, and doubly so if they're familiar with the inner workings of the Empire. Very well. The Confederacy agrees to your request. You will have your ship. But before that, you must do something for me. The vessel I have in mind was damaged during the battle with the Empire. Though we have mended her, she has yet to be declared seaworthy. She is sound enough down below, but when you load her up with conscripts and the waterline rises, those upper planks had best be free of cracks. Assuming you want your people to stay dry, you will do me the favor of swimming around the hull to check for weaknesses. That is, if Domon lords are not averse to getting their robes wet. Not this Domon lord. If we each inspect a third of the ship, it shall be done in a trice. Done in a trice. Okay. That's the spirit. The ship is moored at Quickscape Pier. Our apprentice shipwright will be on deck to hear your report. Look for a lad named, Hanashi. And I thought I had a knack for parlaying with pirates. For the record, my previous attempt was an unmitigated success, and yes, I should have quit while I was ahead. Well, well. I thought the rumors exaggerated, but the young lord lives up to his reputation. All right. It's time to inspect the hull. Let's take a look at that crust. Ow. My legs! All right. No signs of damage here. The water is so invigorating. I have not swum in the Ruby Sea since... but I should be concentrating at the task at hand. For once, I'm actually glad Yugiri isn't here. I doubt she would have taken kindly to a pirate inviting Hien to inspect his hull. That's funny. It's like, hey Hien, look at this! Is it normal for it to be this color? Upon closer inspection, you spot a small crack in one of the planks. Whoop! There we go. All right. Hi, I'm the shipwright. Apprentice shipwright. Did you find anything that might need attention? The section I inspected seems solid enough. On the port side, near the bow, you say? Alright, I'll have a look and see what I can do. My apologies. I seem to have lagged behind. I could float in the gentle sea all day. Otherwise, I am happy to report no visible cracking or holes in my section of the hull. You're Lord Hien. The captain sent you to inspect the hull? Kami have mercy. Forgive us this discourtesy, my lord. Ha! It is quite all right. In fact, I rather enjoyed it. I take it you are of Doma? Yes, my lord. The Imperials took my father away after the uprising, and I had nowhere else to turn. The Confederacy became my family. But someone told me they're releasing the conscripts now. Maybe my father will be among them. Not that I can go back. There's no leaving once you've joined. How fares Our Lady? Is she seaworthy? Captain, we found a small crack on the port side, but I'll have it fixed before you know it. I see you've met the boy. Did he tell you a story? He babbles when he is nervous. Should his father be among the conscripts, as he hopes, I mean to give him the choice to leave this life. If he so chooses. I expect you to see they are provided for. I have heard that those who join the Confederacy forswear all ties with kin and homeland. Is that oath so easily put aside? If I allow it. I see in him the lad I was 25 years ago. You say the words, you mean them, but the yearning for home still lingers. My family is long dead, and I know this life is my lot. But he has scarce dipped his toes with us. If there is a life for him in Doma, he should have the chance to live it. Well said. The Empire's conquest has uprooted many and more. be it in Yangsha or out in the Ruby Sea. We have a duty to ensure that Hanashi and others like him are free to dwell where they desire. Then the matter is settled. I will make preparations to cast off. Well, my friends, it seems we have our ship. Let us return to the Enclave. All right. Back to the Enclave. You know, I keep going to Namai and then running to the dock. Can I just teleport to the Enclave? Yes. I'm just gonna TP to the Domon Enclave. You've been stuck in an inspection emote for me? Nice. Hell yeah. Into the can. All right. I will enter when creatures pops in, unless creatures is already in there. Creatures, are you in there yet?
I'm not there yet. I have teleported though. I'm on my way.
Oh, okay. I'll wait for you to show up before I go in.
Yeah, I just took a different aetherite.
Okay.
So what do we think's gonna happen? How's this all gonna go wrong?
I guess we'll see.
Something gonna blow up, you think?
Well, I don't think the world is gonna explode, if that's what the question is.
No, but I was like, is there gonna be a bomb?
I don't know. I can't.
I took the wrong aetherite. I see what I did.
I can't comment.
Oh, that's right. You actually remember what's happened.
Sort of.
Can't believe I took the wrong aetherite. That happens to Ahty, not me.
Excuse you. Wow.
Oh no, you don't take the wrong aetherite. You just turn the wrong direction.
That's true. That's true. But sometimes I also take the wrong aetherite. But you don't have to rub it in my face.
But then, where's the fun of a running joke then?
That's true. That's very true.
Okay, thank you for waiting.
No worries. All right, I'm gonna deafen up and go in.
All right, see you on the other side.
Don't forget to talk to the extras.
Thank you.
All right. Alphino tells me they had little trouble finding a suitable route out of the castrum, but he won't say much more than that. If I didn't know better, I'd think he was hiding something, though I can't imagine what. The castrum was deserted, quite deserted. It was a simple matter to plot the surest path out, hence our swiftness. Uh-oh. We found the castrum's tower unoccupied, and betraying no signs of recent activity. Only shadows and echoes awaited us there. Alphino seemed oddly reluctant to linger, but I saw naught to concern us. Oh. It might have just been spooky. It seems Yugiri and Alphino completed their task before us. They have been waiting. We scouted the structure and determined the swiftest path to safety, in the event of hostilities. We will lead the conscripts outside with all possible haste. From there, the Confederacy has pledged a ship to ferry us across the One River. Now we have but to attend the exchange, and pray to the Kami these precautions were unnecessary. While we are putting our contingency plans in place, I left Hakuro in charge of organizing transport for the Imperial prisoners. He will say they arrive at the appointed hour, leaving us free to rendezvous with our Confederate allies. Come, they await us on the riverbank not far from the castrum. All right. I've got a bad feeling about this. I think Namai is the closest place we're gonna get. Yeah, Namai. Here we go. There's Dozy and Charlie. Where's Creeches? Where's Queeches? All right, we'll meet Creatures there. Unless Creatures could be taking. Oh, Creatures is taking a different route. Oh my god. Creatures beat us to it. I love the music in this area. Oh my god. It's such an earworm. Here we go. We got Surette, we got Creatures, Charlie, we got legit Bird is on the way, I think. That bird is legit. Your party is assembled then? Aye, and ready for what lies ahead, I trust. Lest there be any confusion, though, the tower across the water is to be the scene of the exchange. That, and whatever else Ahty has planned. But regardless of the ambassador's intentions, we will bring our people home, Yugiri. You are to evacuate the conscripts at the first sign of trouble. Yes, my lord. We, meanwhile, shall cover their escape and lend what support we can. Your ship awaits you at the castrum's loading docks. She will see you safely home. Then all stand ready to play their part. Come, let us be about it.
At last, the hour has come. The conclusion to these negotiations will mark a new beginning for Dorma and the Empire. A first step on the road to peaceful coexistence.
Indeed. We are ready to proceed with the exchange when you are. Forgive my curiosity, Ambassador, but is there a purpose to these containers you bring with you?
Oh, the supply crates. They are filled with materials we hoped might be of use in Dorma's restoration. I meant to gift them to you at our last meeting, but we had so much else to discuss.
How very generous. I confess I had not expected such compassion, welcome though it is. But then I was also surprised by the news that one of our captives had delivered herself into your custody ahead of time. A minor discrepancy I shall overlook in the spirit of the occasion.
Are you perhaps referring to me, Lord Hien?
Yotsuyu.
Orphan of the Nairi, widow of Sashihai, and acting Viceroy of Dorma! You and your people are mine to govern, mine to punish!
Well, well. It would seem your shattered mind is mended. As per our agreement with the Ambassador, you are free to return with him to the Empire. Your authority as acting Viceroy, however, is no longer recognized here.
My position is not for you to decide, little lordling. All who resist the rule of the Empire must be purged. Such was the order given to me by Lord Xenos himself. I will reign here in this putrid, pestilent swamp until the last of you has been broken. This land shall know no dawn. I will spew forth darkness and drown all in eternal night. And high above you I shall shine, uncaring, cold and distant as the moon!
Surprise. Arafem, thank you so much for the tier 1 resub. 19 months, hell yeah. Thank you so much, Arafem.
What has she done?
I hope you're well. Thank you so much.
Oh gods, this is a summoning.
A Dorman citizen has called forth an icon in direct violation of our primary agreement. The negotiations have failed. Abandon the captives and make preparations to withdraw.
But Ambassador!
Disobey me, Pilus, and you disobey the Emperor. Make preparations to withdraw! Now!
As you command.
My lord, you must fall back!
You ask me to run?
Leave this to me.
Against such a foe, I would be more hindrance than help. The field is yours. We will withdraw, but not without our countrymen. I want every soul accounted for. Every soul!
My lord.
I knew you would not flee. I see now the strength which flows from that baleful light of yours. But I am become Tsukuyomi, goddess of the moon and divinity of night. What power can compare to such celestial majesty? I shall plunge all I despise into darkness. And within that black abyss, even your light shall flicker and fail. Come, let us cast the stalks and look upon the fate of Dorman. I see a future in which the sun sets on this wretched land. Once and for all!
She is a cool primal, though. Super cool. I have something to share. I've been waiting like 2 years to share it at this very moment. It's something that y'all have seen before. Let me bring it up real quick here. It's actually it's an art piece that Afrobun did for me. Years like a super long time ago. But like, you know, we were looking for like a theme. At the time, I was playing, I was really into Final Fantasy XIV, and like, I loved the game. I couldn't stop friggin' talking about it, and like, Afro thought it was a cool idea to draw me, but with like this light theme of Tsukuyomi. So that is where this came from. And it was just such a cool idea, and she just fucking ran with it. It's so rad. Still, I think Afro's art is GOAT, right? And honestly, like, you know, out of all of the pieces that I've gotten, this is like, this is my favorite. It's the tippy top. It's the tippy top, not only because, look at it, it's fucking fantastic, but like, it was the most fun hashing it out. Like, for a bunch of this, I spent like 3 hours on stream, in Afro's stream, talking about this. And they were like, well, what if we did this? What if we did that? Well, what if this that was like this? What if the, you know, and it was like, it was 3 hours of just stuff like that. And it was just, I've never had an experience with an artist like that before, ever. And it was fantastic. I want more. But like, you know, this piece is just fantastic. And just, this is the absolute perfect time to put it on screen because we're here. We're here. So incredible. Afro, I don't know if you're in the stream or not, but thank you so much for this piece. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect and I love it. Why the safety pin look 3D? Because Afro is that fucking good. Proper shading, yep. Afro is a fantastic artist. Fantastic. The way the piece plays with framing is really good. Yeah, it is. It is. So, I guess like, you know, if y'all ever get a chance to commission Afrobun for a piece, do it. Do it. You don't get opportunities very often. That's why, like, when the opportunity came up, I was like, I don't care. I don't care if I have to eat ramen for a week. I will do it. I want this. And they just knocked it out of the park. But y'all want to see some real detail with this? Y'all want to see some crazy, scary detail? I mean, this isn't even the highest res version I have of this. And Afro, I can't tell you how much time Afro spent on my eye in this picture. And just the detail of it is unreal. Unreal. But y'all, I won't waste any more of your time. Let's go. Let's go pound a heckin' primal into dust. All right. Are you ready?
I am ready. This bitch wants to fight with Celestial Radiance, so I'm pulling out the Astrolodian.
We could use 2 more peeps. We could also pug it too. But if there's
I mean, pugging it with just 2 random people in the party wouldn't be horrible.
No, it wouldn't. But if anybody in the chat right now wants to join us, now would be the time.
Yeah. I'm actually going to take this opportunity to go get a drink while we see if anyone else wants to play with us.
Go for it. My keyboard doesn't work well enough to play 14. That's fair. Oh, y'all, if you could see the in-game chat right now, creatures, Ahty be nerding over art. Play 14 on a controller, though I get it if you don't have one. Yeah, I mean, that's true. The controller side of this takes some getting used to. Missing several keys, including number keys, that's fair. It's totally okay. It's totally okay. Nothing to feel bad about. I was thinking someday maybe I should try using a controller. I can barely use a keyboard. All right, we're just waiting on creatures. Is everyone else ready? Like once I queue up for this, or are we good? All right, I'm just using chat to check with everybody and make sure everyone's ready. Oh, Arafem, what emote are you adding? Nice, hell yeah. Kermie Splash, what? There we go, it should be added. Anyway, please enjoy this trial. It's a more cinematic experience than most. Yeah, it's really great. All right. So it looks like everyone's ready. I am just yeah, we're just waiting on creatures. Once creatures gets back, I'll hop right in. And we'll give it a go. Not that I'm worried. If you get some sleep, I'm gonna say good tidings, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful time and a restful sleep. Thank you so much, Twilight. You too. Have a good sleep. I don't even have the extension installed. Well, go install it. Although I think it should. Oh no, it doesn't. It doesn't show up in slime. Oh, that's weird that it doesn't show up in slime. I thought it did. Maybe it only supports 7TV.
All right, I'm back.
All right. Let's heckin' do it.
Awesome.
All right.
You're the party leader. Cue us up.
Let's go.
Oh, that's funny. One of the food rewards I recently got was persimmon pudding.
Nice.
Yeah.
It says the average wait time is less than 5 minutes. We'll see. So we're looking for 1 DP. Oh, okay.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. Perfect.
I mean, if we already had healers and tanks, then yeah, we have privilege.
Yeah.
Okay, I should not watch the stream because that's on delay. But oh, it was set up the whole time with how pale she was and everything. Ah!
What a cool primal.
It's pretty cool. No, that is not VR. I think those are demon horns. Pretty sure those are demon horns.
Oh, it's going to be a long night.
Not if I can help it.
Whoa!
Guess what, bitch? Night to end.
Your end is near.
Okay. Ow. Oh no, some of us are dead.
Oh no, Surette, what happened?
Black mages are squishy. That's what happened.
Beg them!
Oh! I'm the dome! Yep. Yep.
Your death will be all the sweeter.
Night room, don't like the sound of that.
Whoa!
Ow! Oh. Huh? Uh-oh. We've gone into phase 2. Get the self-inspectors! Get them! Get buffed, Ahty! Xenos?
Oh, shit!
Woo, woo, that's close. That's very close to that. Oh! Ow! Oh, it's the dark and the light of her flame! Get down with it!
Malik, hello, welcome on in.
In darkness blooms the spider lily.
Oh, I forgot she said that.
I rise on you. Suffused with night, I shall prevail.
Damn, this goes hard in so many ways!
Beg them!
Oh, donuts! Donuts! Deadly donuts! Oh, I'm dead.
Ah, so am I.
I think I left the stack too soon. Thank you, legit.
In moonlight's chill shine petals pale.
Okay, we're gonna go over here.
Whoa!
Get away from the tank buster.
Oh, the music.
Beg them!
Oh. Legit, stop! Stop it!
suffused with night, I shall prevail! Your end is near.
I stop flooding! Oh, I'm dead. I say as I die.
In sunless gloom, black tendrils trail. No. No. Not yet. Not yet! I'll grind you under my heel!
Forgot what stack. I forgot I was multiple stack.
Almost there. Hang in there.
I'll grind you under my heel!
Oh, no, take it out of the way in time. Okay, legit still up. Legit still up. Is it good? I want LB! Yes.
Whoa!
Ah, heal LB. Very nice. And we're still too good.
Shit! I got caught by that.
Sorry, legit, I wasted that.
Oh, legit bird. Thank you very much.
Damn it, I'm not fast enough.
Super focused cheek puffs, yep. Almost there.
Come on!
Come on!
87%, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah! There we go.
Why does legit tries to resurrect me?
I'm gonna deafen up real quick.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Woo! My game is done, Ahty. I finished it around 8 p.m. I have a feeling I have a lot of catching up to do, though. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not too much. Maybe not too much. Look at Dozy. Oh my god. Dozy, what? Oh wow. All right, I'm gonna exit, and then we're gonna see the cinematic. But Poji, congrats on finishing that game. Hell yeah, congrats. I can't wait to play it. Thank you for your help, legit.
You really must learn to finish the job.
Thank you so much.
'Tis true that a gaudy mirror and a handful of crystals make for a feeble summoning. But even the weakest icon is a god of souls. A threat that must be put down. My, such hostility! These beings are the sworn enemies of the Empire. I merely did my duty as an Imperial officer. Will you surrender to anger then? Slay an anointed emissary to avenge a fallen foe?
Ha! You cannot, of course! To do so would burn the bridges we have labored so hard to build.
Oh, but I'm forgetting. They're already ash. This Dorman woman has seen to that. The Empire cannot ally itself with any nation that refuses to renounce summoning. I believe I was most clear on that point. It should have been mine. The power he bestowed upon her. I should have been the one to govern Dorma. I would have repaid his faith.
You were a weak little shit.
No one alive loves him more than I!
Instead, this harlot betrayed his trust. Useless piece of filth! Worthless whore!
Thank you, dear brother, for this precious gift. Vengeance. These people, our people, they ignore the corruption which festers beneath the surface. Cast aside that which is dirty and broken. Speak not of things which disrupt their dreary little lives.
Ross, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. We're in the middle of a cinematic, so just hang tight. Thank you so much.
Like you, Asahi. Always pretending not to see. You were the first. The first I swore to kill. Such bliss. I had thought my hunger insatiable. But now I am satisfied. You should feel honored, dear brother. I saved the last of my strength, just for you.
What's the matter? The Witch of Doma will soon be dead.
Gosetsu will mourn you.
He will mourn too, perhaps. I wonder, was the fruit as sweet as he remembered?
Lord Xenos.
Good night, Drock. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight and helping out. God, would that dick just bite it already?
Lord Xenos. I am at your disposal.
Ahty, you were born of Doma, yes?
Yes, my lord. I am honored that you would remember me. How may I serve?
You are hereby appointed Ambassador Plenipotentiary, and empowered to speak with the voice of the Emperor. Return to your native land of Doma, and announce your intention to sue for peace.
For peace?
Once negotiations are underway, you are to locate the acting Viceroy.
She lives? That is to say, I will, my lord.
When you have found her, you will initiate a ritual to call forth an icon. I will instruct you in the necessary steps. Yotsuyu's faith is unreliable, but as a child raised to believe in the Kami, she will serve as a vessel for one of the Kojin's gods. She need only wish it to be so. The power will seem a gift, but the icon's essence will consume her. She will be no more than a husk, a slave to whim and desire.
My lord, ever since the day you saw fit to save my miserable life, I have dreamed of repaying your benevolence. Upon my honor, I swear to devote myself wholly to your service. All that you command will be done, no matter the cost. But I fear the subtleties of your plan yet elude me. From the reports I have heard, the champion who aids the Doman resistance would make short work of a single icon.
That's not the point.
The icon is merely a message. The pacifist teachings of the Populares spread through this city like a plague. And I would remind the people of the threat we face. You will be my chosen agent. The hand which tolls the warning bell. The salvation of this world will not be won through the signing of treaties.
Your chosen agent.
God damn it, dude.
I will not fail you, my lord. My master, Lord Xenos, he will come for you.
Finally.
You have prevailed, I see.
She is gone. Wherefore did the Kami spare us, only to inflict this pain?
Death shall not want for company this day. You spared us a worse disaster, but I fear our fledgling peace with the Empire was beyond saving.
Lord Hien!
Maxima, is it not? I assumed you long fled.
I entertain thoughts of escape even now, but our negotiations have yet to reach a satisfying conclusion. The ambassador insisted that the summoning spelled an end to our mission here, but it seemed to me there was more to the tale.
I saw a vision of Asahi's past.
I have heard tell of this power you wield. And in your vision, you witnessed Lord Xenos giving these orders.
How can that be? Xenos is dead. He took his own life after the battle in Alamigo. I saw his body with my own eyes.
Forgive me, but Lord Xenos is very much alive. He granted our party an audience prior to our departure. That he was gravely wounded is certain, but his recovery appeared to be proceeding apace.
I'm afraid I share Lord Hien's confusion. The man's death was confirmed and his remains interred. These are matters of public record.
I have no doubt you believe what you say. But what then is the explanation? That an impostor has infiltrated the innermost circle of the Imperial Court? The idea is inconceivable, absurd. But worthy of investigation nonetheless. Our movement can ill afford to have a highly placed pretender undermining our efforts.
Your efforts may yet bear fruit. Tell me, what is to become of our prisoner exchange? Though we have already taken custody of our conscripts, we have yet to release your Imperial comrades. Do you still intend to collect them?
Yes. As the late Ambassador's second-in-command, it falls to me to speak on the Empire's behalf. And I'm happy to confirm our intent to proceed according to the original agreement.
Then let us be about it. 'Twould be a pity to abandon such a promising beginning.
Indeed. You have my thanks, Lord Hien. As soon as our people are secure aboard our airship, we shall depart straightways for Garlemald.
Alright, I gotta go. Hope you have a good stream and take care. I shall, Ross. Ross, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid earlier. I'm sorry it was in the middle of a cinematic. But holy heck, thank you so heckin' much. And I hope you get a really good heckin' restful sleep. And also, it was nice to see you streaming again. Bokaj, welcome on in! But the scene feelings oddly intense, yeah. This, and Nuri, welcome on in, holy heck. Take care, Ross. Sleep well. Sleep heckin' well.
Tread lightly, Pilus. I sense treachery awaits you there.
Might I accompany you to the capital?
What?
Alphino, have you gone mad?
I was about to say that.
Imposter or no, if Xenos was instructing Ahty on the finer points of ritual summoning, then experience tells us there is an Ascian waiting in the wings.
Kind of forgot about those for a while, huh?
Without our knowledge and expertise, our new friends will be hard-pressed to contend with a foe for whom death is but a minor inconvenience. They need our help.
Were you indeed willing to share your knowledge of this enemy, we would not shun your counsel.
You truly mean to do this? In full knowledge of the danger?
I have seen the Warrior of Light risk her life on countless occasions. Next to her, I'm scarce more than a distraction on the battlefield. But in the meeting room or the audience chamber, there I can make a difference. I can strike bargains, forge ties, and change minds. And where better to do these things than in the home of our old enemy?
I guess that's correct. But still, oh my god. This is your moment!
Tis not for me to stop you. But I would have you consider an alternative arrangement. Rather than braving the Empire as a simple traveler, go forth as an emissary of Doma. Such a position should offer you some measure of protection.
Go then. You've obviously made up your mind.
Oh, God, she's always so pissed!
Just try not to do anything reckless, all right?
I shall be on my best behavior. Farewell, my friends.
Well, on the plus side, she's not gonna have Alfie hanging over her head being like, oh, don't hurt yourself, don't hurt yourself. Wow. I knew Ahty was planning some manner of treachery, but a summoning? Thank the Kami you were here, my friend. None of us would have escaped Yatsuyu's vengeance had you not intervened. She was a pawn, aye. But she still had a choice, and she chose to submit to the ambassador's plan. 'Tis little wonder Gosetsu departed in silence. I gather he left the same way he came, alone aboard a rowing boat. As for the conscripts, most made it to the Sekabune before the battle began in earnest. but the vessel yet waits on the riverbank for those who did not flee in time. Then I suggest we put this doleful place behind us and make for the Enclave together. 'Twould be a shame to miss the joyous reunion. Thank you, Dozy. I appreciate it.
How often have I imagined this moment? Thank you for helping it come to pass.
Ah, there you are.
Gosetsu, your hair.
My friend, what have you done?
An old man who cannot raise his blade has no place in the service of a young lord. Thus did I decide to devote my remaining days to pilgrimage. I will walk this land, offering prayers of repose for all the souls who left this life in suffering.
All of them?
Safe travels, Gosetsu.
A fulsome farewell makes for an enjoyable journey.
Scarcely have we said our goodbyes to Alphino, and you leave us too. But 'tis well that my companions find their own way forward. I must endeavor to do the same.
I have faith that you will find the best path for Doma without me, my lord. Pray forgive me this last act of selfishness, and grant me your blessing.
You have earned it 1,000 times over. Go in peace, my friend. I shall make of Doma a land where children laugh and none need live in fear.
There is no better way to honor those who went before.
Oh my gosh. Cinnabon, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid. Give me just 1 sec.
And with that, I take my leave.
Cinnabon, how was Cult of the Lamb tonight? Tell us all about it. Before you do, though, make sure you get your self-care stuff going on. Grab yourself a drinky and a snack and get cozy. Tell us all about it. Cult of the Lamb is fucking is heckin' fun to watch, and I hope to play it sometime. But it's so much fun. Tell us all about it. And welcome on in, folks. My name is Ahty. I am a transferee gamer from Oregon. I mainly play RPG games. Tonight we're playing Final Fantasy XIV, which is my very favorite RPG game. Oh my gosh. For the community here, we're all chill, laid back, we're all friends. If that sounds like your jam, please feel free to kick up your feet and relax. Enjoy the show. You can chat, you can lurk, you can do whatever you want to do. Even drop a follow if you would like, although that's not required. But regardless of what you do, you're heckin' welcome here and you're valid. I love its Twitch integration. It is really good. It is really good. But Cinnabon, thank you so much again for your raid. Goodbye, old friend. Oh, holy heck. All right, let's see what Hien has to say. Ah, Gosetsu. Fair journey to you, my friend. Had Twitch integration going and got a lot of new cult members. Hell yeah. Make sure though. You gotta clean up after him. You gotta clean that poo. Don't forget. A bittersweet occasion, but there is yet ample cause to be grateful. Pray join us at the Ken, and I would thank you properly. All right. With all that out of the way, Doma should be able to look forward to a period of relative calm. As for us, well, we have an intriguing story to tell everyone back at the Rising Stones. Lord Hien trained under Gosetsu from the day he was old enough to hold a sword. Though he smiled through all the farewells, none will feel his absence more keenly. It was a scuffed stream for sure. Well, here's the thing. Scuff gives a stream character. You know, and honestly, it wouldn't be a good stream if there wasn't at least just a little bit, you know? Our brothers and sisters are returned to us, and the dream of Doma's restoration is that much closer to being realized. It is a day that will live long in memory, and one that would never have dawned without courageous actions of the Scions. On behalf of Doma and her people, we give you our deepest thanks. Lest you think me complacent, I assure you, I have not forgotten the dark cloud on the horizon, that Xenos lives in a source of is a source of grave concern, mayhap the gravest. Yet there is little to be done but wait for Alphino to send word. Until then, I plan to devote myself to fulfilling the promise I made to Gosetsu, by building a nation in which none need live in fear. I'll be eating lunch in Lurk. Since I know you'll be ending soon, thanks for having me and thanks for streaming. And thank you for helping out with us, Dozy. And as always, it's lovely having you around. Enjoy your lunch. I confess, I miss him already. But the thought that he has at last found peace goes some way to softening the blow. I wonder, did you ever stop to ask yourself why he showed Yotsuyu such kindness? I believe the answer lies in past tragedy, specifically the death of his wife and daughter during the invasion. Though he hid it well, they were never far from his thoughts, and in Yotsuyu's childlike mien, I believe he saw not a fallen tyrant, but the little girl who was lost to him. After the loss of his family, Gosetsu devoted himself wholly to the service of his country. He suffered any hardship, strove beyond the limits of endurance without hesitation or complaint. Though Tsuyu could never truly replace his daughter, I had hoped that with her at his side, he might live out the remainder of his days in relative contentment. Would that the kami had been so minded. Even now I labored to discern any meaning to Yotsuyu's fate. To deliver her from certain death with no memory of her sins, only to leave her at the mercy of her stepbrother? Can that truly have been their will? That I cannot tell you. The will of the kami is not for us to know. But what I do know is that for a brief moment, a girl known as Tsuyu lived among us. And that she brought with her a whisper of respite for a grieving heart. Yeah, I think so. I'm just gonna pick up this next quest, and then we can do it. I think it's time we were going, don't you? We've done all we can here, and we have a lot to report. But before we head back to the Rising Stones, let's call in at Rolger's Reach. We should be the ones to tell Lise about Xenos. After everything we went through together, we owe her that. Okay, and that's it. I think that's where we're going to stop tonight. All right, let's see if we can. Let's see if we can't find a good bean to raid. Let's see who's on right now. I know we went a little bit. I know we went a little bit over. But thank you all so much for hanging in there. Proxy, thank you so much for the tier 1 resub. 27 months. Holy heck. Proxy, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope your night went well. Oh, my pleasure, Nabu. Thank you so much for watching. I love doing this. Like I said earlier, I love doing this. And, like, you know, I can't imagine not doing it. Now that I've started, I can't stop! Also, gonna love coming in at the end. LMAO. And hey, same to you. No worries. No worries, Proxy. It's always nice to see you. Let's see. Who do we want to visit? Who indeed? I have an idea. You want to visit somebody who's a really good funny bean, who's a fantastic artist, but might be playing a spoopy-ish game? Kind of a silly spoopy game? Y'all into that? I'm kind of into that. We'll see. We'll see. It's a game called Shipwrecked 64. Let's see, who else? Maybe we can come up with a choice. There's also Zelda 2. We could also watch some Zelda 2. It's up to y'all, though. Shipwrecked 64, spoopy game, October type stuff, or Zelda 2. Your call. Both are good beans. Spoopy. Okay, we got one for Spoopy. We got one for Spoopy. Spoopy, or Zelda 2. I'll give y'all another 30 seconds. Spoopy. Okay, that's 2 for Spoopies. Y'all are really in for this, into the spoop tonight. All right. All right. Let's do Spoopy. So Ashby, our friend Ashby, is playing Shipwreck 64 tonight. Let's go visit. Let's go visit. All right. There we go. Ashby is also a fantastic artist who is open for commissions on occasion. I do highly recommend y'all commission, especially for emotes and things like that. Although Ash also does live 2D models. And lots of selection there too. So like, yeah, I highly recommend. But I think that's going to do it for me tonight. The next time I'm going to be live is tomorrow night, 6 p.m. PST. I'm going to play some more Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. No story though. I'm in the Gongaga region and I need to 100% that place. So I'll be running around in Gongaga, doing all the little side questaroos and things like that. So, and then just vibing in the chat. So if y'all want to join and don't want any story spoilers, that would be a great stream to pop in on. Again, that's 6 p.m. PST. But holy heck. As is always, thank y'all so much for coming. Take care of yourselves and each other. Eat all the food, drink all the water, get all the sleep. Before you know it, we're going to be gaming again soon, and that's going to be tomorrow night. And I hope to see you all there. But until then, folks, take care, have a great night, sleep well, and I will see you tomorrow night. Alrighty, take care, folks. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Bye.